Alright, considering you read the title of the video, you might already have an idea of what I want to talk about today. And the first thing that you might think of is why the fuck would I listen to a random ass dude talk about money on the internet? And that's a valid point. But what I'm trying to do with these videos is pack as much value as possible in the shortest period of time. So if by the end of this video you don't find anything useful or valuable, please dislike it and tell me to go fuck myself in the comments. I got interrupted. Anyway, there's a big misconception when it comes to making money in general, in a sense that when you try enough different things and when you earn a certain amount of money, you realize that business as a concept and making money is very, very simple. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's difficult, it's very difficult, but it's incredibly simple. Uh, Let me give you an example. So take a regular person, right, and take someone wealthy on the other hand. When you take that regular person and when you see, their lives from a different angle, they go to, high school, they go to college, they finish that, they look for a job, and that's pretty much how their entire lives look. And if you were to ask them, how would you make more money than you're making right now, they would say, oh, I'd find a higher paying job, or I'd rank up in my company or whatever, right? And the way the, the their mental framework around money is they are directly trading their time for money, right? So, and that's the worst kind of trade you can have, because in reality the only currency there actually is time, if you actually think about it, in a sense that their value is defined by the amount of money they are paid each month. And right, if you're one of those people right now, and I don't know, for some reason that offends you or whatever, that's good, because there's something to work on. But the thing is, their value is defined by the amount of money they're paid. In a sense, if you're paid, I'm from a third world country, right? And the an average salary in my country is like $400 a month, which is a joke. And if you think about it, that person's time, that like a month of that person's life is worth $400, right? So you're selling time for money essentially. And I think you can see where the problem is. But the main difference between regular people and the wealthy ones is just the way they go about money, and the way they think about money. And before we get to the way wealthy people think about it, answer answer this for yourself, right? What what does money do to you personally? Like, what does money mean to you? What do you get with money? Just ask yourself for a second, right? And the first most common thing that will probably pop into your head is it buys things, right? You can go on vacations, and you can, I don't know, pay rent and stuff like that. And when you think about those things, what are they? What does money actually do then? It doesn't just buy things. It doesn't just do things. It solves a problem. Money solves a problem, in a sense that if you needed new, I don't know, sneakers, you had a problem. You needed new sneakers, so you went and bought them. If you needed a new car, you needed it. You had a problem. You went out and spent money on it. And the difference, the main difference there is wealthy people think in a way that, and businesses, that's how businesses work in general. The essence of it is solving a problem. Like, that's all it is. It's simple as that. It's just solving a problem. And the way you start a business, the way you earn more money than you would. I mean, there are jobs that you can earn like a decent amount of money if you're a doctor or something like that. I mean, you can earn a nice amount of money realistically. But the thing is, you're still, you still have to show up to work every day. You still, you're constrained by certain things. The thing is, uh, on the business side, the only thing you need to do, and as soon as you shift your thinking framework in that direction, you realize that it's really this as simple as I'm, trying to tell you that it is, in a sense that uh, look for problems. That's the only thing you need to do. Look for problems in everything, and question things. Like if you see a business doing well, ask yourself, how are they getting there? What, like, do they have suppliers? How are they doing this? How are they doing that? Find ways to either solve a problem that hasn't been solved yet, or find a way to make something more efficient than it already is. And Elon Musk said this, but and it's very true. The amount of money you earn is directly proportional to the to my mind fucking froze. Is directly proportional to a problem you solve, right? So the bigger the problem, more money you earn. And the way, like for an example, my first business was I had a client acquisition like company, and the problem that I identified is that in my niche, the companies that I worked with, their main problem was lack of clients, right? They didn't have, and it's a growing industry, right? And there's a lot of them, so the clients are very like scattered around, and not many of them are like performing as they would want to. So I thought about it. I found a way to get them clients, and I was paid proportionally for it, right? And even the businesses I'm doing right now, they are all based on just solving a problem, and that's all that it is. It's really as simple as that. And when you actually implement that framework, and when you think of things from a different angle, you'll see that there's a lot of opportunity everywhere. And the thing is, whenever you start something new, you're gonna, like, you have to expect to be bad at it first, right? And you have to expect to suck a lot, and to fuck up a lot. So, and that's the main part, right? As the time goes, as you learn, as you fix those mistakes on the way, you know what to do and what not to do, and with time, eventually it works, right? But there's, aside from just thinking, and then the way, and your mindset, and everything else, there's a lot of dedication, hard work, and everything that goes into it. But the main thing is, you have to change the way you think of money, and you really need to look for problems that you can solve. And the thing is, if you this is the most common thing, when you, even if someone has like a good idea, like you talk to someone randomly and they say something that makes sense, but you ask them why are you not doing it or whatever, and they would be like, oh, but I need this much amount of money to invest, but I can't do this because I need this money and this, like, there are, and the next video that I'm gonna make is gonna be on that. So if you want to stick around, and check it out. You can start any business, any type of business, no matter what it is, and I'm gonna prove it to you. You can start any business with no money at all. Like, there are ways that you can just like wiggle your way around it and just implement everything, so you don't have to, like, literally zero capital. That's how I started every single business like that I ran over the years. Now, I know that this might seem a little vague to some of you, and you know, oh, just find a problem and solve it, earn money or whatever the fuck. But if you sat down and actually thought about it, you can take any business model at all, like any business, and if you disassemble it, you see that it comes down to the same fucking thing. And I'm aware that I'm quite shit at making videos, right? But it's a learning curve, and either way, I hope you got something out of this. And if you're interested in how to start basically any business with no money at all, I'll be releasing that tomorrow. So if you know want to check that out, go ahead. If you think that, on the other hand, if you think that I'm full of shit or whatever the fuck, make sure to tell me in the comments. And yeah, that's it. Peace.